All right, we're back here to wrap it up on the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm. Steve will join us in just a moment here at the Race Center. Just really quickly, though, I wanted to show you again our schedule for this week as the Racers go to Evansville on Saturday. It'll be a 1 o'clock tip at the Ford Center, and hopefully a lot of Racer fans will make it to that game. And then next week, the Racers are at home on Wednesday at 7 o'clock against Alcorn State, and then a week from Saturday, December the 20th, at home against Illinois State at 3 o'clock at the CFSB Center. And we're back with head coach Steve Prohm. We just showed you the game coming up with Evansville on Saturday. Hopefully a lot of Racer fans will make the trip over. And then when we get back home, it's a pair of games against Alcorn and Illinois State. But coach, let's go to your 30 days to, I don't know, a better improved team. Maybe I should go on the 30-day. Maybe I could lose some weight on your program.
Yeah.
Maybe you're missing the boat there. But tell the fans a little bit about what you're doing with the team and how they're responding.
Well, they've responded well. What we're doing, we're just going back to basically the start of practice almost mentality, to where we got to put 30 good days together of work, of togetherness, and build habits. A lot of these guys, everybody, I know we've got guys back, but we don't have guys that have been in the program for a long time. So this team, I don't think you can treat this team like a mature, experienced basketball team. So we got to go back to square one, and it's not about rest, and it's about we need to work. We need to go to work every day in the weight room, before practice, after practice, during practice, and we got to get our mentality back that we've got to be the toughest team, and we got to be the most focused and fundamentally sound team, and we've got to be the best defensive team. And it's not going to, just because we beat Western and won 2 games this week, nothing's fixed, nothing's figured out. Just because you lose one game doesn't mean it's broken or things aren't working. But we got to put 30 days together to make habits for these guys of getting better and working and understand the work ethic it takes to be special. So today's day 7. I think the guys are responding to it. I saw Cam put on Facebook day 6. They say the right things in the media. That's why I like listening to what they say or what people say. It's why I'm all the time asking you, give me the articles, because I want to see if we're all speaking the same language. And they are. So it's a process. It's not going to be perfect. It's a process, but you got to enjoy the process. And you can't get caught up in wins and losses right now. We just got to get our team better.
You know, it's funny in the world of athletics. It doesn't matter if you're talking about baseball, basketball, football, soccer, whatever. There is something that good teams have that average teams or worse don't have. And I guess you just boil it all down. Are you a team or not?
Yeah,
if you are a team, special things can happen.
Yeah, you just got to work, and we just got to go back to. Everybody has to just understand. I have to do a better job, and all the way around. There's so many people that make up a great program and a great team. It's not just me. It's not just the assistants. It's not just the players. There's so many people, and I really got to change my mentality to where I want things perfect. I want things done the way I want done, and I'm not taking no for an answer anymore. I can be too nice, and that's my weakness. It's a strength too, but it's a weakness at times, and we got to go back to what I know, what I believe in. Got away from it a little bit. People need to be accountable to getting things done at a high level here in every area.
Yep. Well, let's go on to the Evansville game. That's a Saturday afternoon game at the Ford Center at 1 o'clock. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of Racer fans coming over there. But I tell you what, you're running into a very good Evansville team. Marty Simmons does a good job over there. As we tape today, they've got a game on Tuesday against Belmont at home, and we'll be interested to see what happens with that. But you better be ready to go over there because they've got a great team.
I tell you what, I'll mention this first, and I was going to try to get this in. I know 2 years ago we went over there, and I'm telling you, unbelievable crowd support. I bet we had 2,000 people at least over there. And that's the kind of, I know everybody wants to play Middle, everybody wants to play Evansville, everybody wants to play Western, everybody wants to play Southern Illinois. Everybody got their wish, but now we need to go and support those games because Middle, Evansville, and Southern are all on the road this year. Middle and Southern.
They're all about a 90-minute to 2-hour drive.
Yeah, it's a very easy drive, 2 hours to Evansville. Evansville, this is the last year of the contract. We may keep playing them. We're talking to them right now. Middle and Southern return it next year. But that atmosphere last year that we had, the support we had 2 years ago up there, was terrific, and we need that again. It's a 1 o'clock tip. I just saw that the other day. I didn't know that, but it's a 1 o'clock tip. And so, you know, you can get up there, you leave it, it's time change though too, so you need to, told my wife probably need to leave about 9 and get up there. Great arena, great facility. As bright, as dark as Lipscomb's gym is, this is that bright. So, but it is, the Ford Center's a terrific place. They're playing lights out. They're really good. They're 6-1. If I'm, you know, the Belmont game should be 2 great coaches, 2 great teams playing Tuesday night. And so we'll be able to watch that game on Wednesday and look at that. But it's going to be a tough game. I don't know. We got Evansville. Then we've got Alcorn State. Then we got Illinois State here, and then Southern Illinois on the road. So I did a good job putting this schedule together.
You sure did.
The 4 teams, and I say that jokingly, the 4 teams we lost, I looked at last night, I think they're 24-6.
Yep.
So, you know, we're doing all right. This is a big game, though. We got to go up there and play well. If you don't defend up there, you're going to get beat pretty well because of their motion and what they do offensively. Okay, well, you caught me there a little bit. This is live in front of a studio audience, as you can see. It's just Coach and I sitting here. Are you sure the time changes at Evansville? I don't think it does, Coach. Well, but we'll check on it. I looked last night on Google to check Evansville. It was 10:15 my time, and I Googled the time, and it said it was 11:15.
Indiana's kind of different about that, but
and we scrimmaged up there too last year with Indiana State. So I'm going with. I don't know if we've got a poll we can put up here right now if we're that
well, I'll tell you what, we'll go with the Eastern time. That way you'll be an hour early if it's different. So,
but if I believe it is Eastern time up there, fans. But this is like the ESPN poll. Choose A, go with Steve. B, go with Dave. Hit your button and send it in. There you go. All right, Coach. At murraystate.edu. Send in what you think. There you go. There you go. All right, Coach. It's always a pleasure to sit down with you. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you coming out, and good luck to the Racers this week. Two great crowds this week, especially Wednesday night against Bethel. There was like almost 3,300. You know, it's a great crowd for that game, and then the Western game. You know, I knew there'd be a great crowd for that game, but it was great support. It was a big win, and now we got to go back to work. All right, Coach is going to go back to work, and we will too. We'll see you next time on the Racer Report, and thanks to our sponsors.
Wing, it goes to Sapp, lobs it inside. That's Williams for the tomahawk dunk. Payne to Moss. Racers have a 3-on-2 fast break, and another tomahawk dunk. Goodness, by Jarvis Williams. Fakes left, goes right, goes into the corner, catch and shoot, 18-footer. No, they said it was behind the arc. That is good. The game that way. Payne across the stripe, gets a screen from Williams. Stops the free throw line, beats Moss for a 3, and it's good. Nothing but net from Moss. Payne has it on the right sideline, lobs it just in beyond the free throw line to Williams. Kick in the corner, Sapp to Flomo, and it's good. Kedrick Flomo knocks it in. 4, he's come to play tonight, 39-30. Dangerous lob inside. Sapp finds Williams, and he put it up and in. Sapp at the top, dribbles one time, gets to Seymour, back to Sapp. Sapp looks inside, finds Moss, drives baseline for his classic floater, and he hit it.
I'm sure that gets called every night in the ACC.
Inbounds it comes Moss to Payne, wide open. He sinks the 16-foot jumper. Somebody on his back, no whistle, but the Racers come away with the rebound, and it'll lead to a nice floating pass. Payne to Williams, up and in.
Early in the half is critical, and that helps you get there.
Green's third foul. The inbounds pass comes Moss to Seymour. He dribbles on the right sideline, crossover dribble to get past Vaughn, steps back, lets him go by, and sinks the jumper from 17. The screen from Langston, steps inside. Moss, the wide open 3 in the corner. He drains it. 17 on the shot clock. Langston sets a screen. Into the far corner it goes to Sapp. He'll bring it back out to Seymour. Only 8 on the shot clock. Seymour, top of the key, pulls a 3 and hit it.
Very good offensive possession. Racers turned it and turned it.
All free throw line throws into the far corner to Rambo. Down to the low block, it's Farrell. Post up, hooks it up and in. 3:20 remaining. Bounce goes to Fitzgerald, fakes the handoff out front, throws on the wing to Scott, has it stolen. This is Martin driving to the hoop, floats by, put it up and in! Jeff Martin Jr. with the bank. Martin inside Langston, off the glass, no! Rebound, up and in, and the foul. Gilmore puts it over the century mark.
The Racer Report with Chris Hatcher is brought to you by Ruth Brothers Wine and Spirits. Serving you for 50 years, Roof Brothers with 2 locations in Paducah, Kentucky. And by Pepsi Mid-America. Share your summer pics on Twitter with hashtag RealBigSummer. And by Campus Evolution Villages in Murray, the best in student living. Call 270-767-1818 to plan your tour and visit. And by Kentucky Community and Technical College System. Higher education begins here.